Christians. They claim it Christians. Well, we're gonna use the word Christ for Christ, but we know Christ is Christ. No, but the people calling themselves to be Christians, that's why Morris cannot be Christians, because Christians are anti-Christ. They do everything against what Christ said. So Yah is in Christ. Christ said, be like him. Christ put on white. So you're supposed to be like brides to Christ, brides and grooms to white. Brides and grooms to Christ. So you'll both be put on the white. Striving to be like a perfect marriage to Christ. So there's Christian. That's a real Christian. So you be put on a white. You won't eat pork. Christ didn't eat pork. He was against eating the pork. It's in Leviticus. The Christians today all eat pork. You won't celebrate the holidays. The Christians today all celebrate the holidays. Wow. You won't be smoking the cigarettes and all the other bullshit they do. The Christians today do all this stuff. Now Christ went to festivals and loved the wine and stuff. He get intoxicated, but he said don't be a drunkard out in the streets. So you can have your little drinks at your home and whatever, but you ain't run out in the streets to be a drunkard. See the difference? Mm-hmm. Christians today do every bullshit. They go to happy hour. They say, thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Ooh, just shorten though. Just get the TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. But it's still a happy hour. The happy hour is supposed to be the holy hour. See the sun going out, that's holy hour. That's for the Shabbat on Friday. See, the Christians tricked everybody and got everybody going to happy hour to a bar to get drunkard out in the streets. Everything against Christ. So Christians are anti-Christ. They don't put on the white. They eat the pork. They don't love their neighbors. They quick to go to wars. They quick to come up with diseases and all kind of stuff in laboratories, Satanists. So they follow scientists more than they follow Christ. So they're Satanists. So Christians are really Satanists. They support the LGBT, GT, HIV, PBQ, all this bullshit, and people call themselves pronouns. Fuck these LGBTQ people, whatever, who the hell they call this alphabet goddamn devils. The scriptures is against these trans people, but the Christians and you want me to accept these idiots, these things, these devils, these demons that walks amongst us. Everything against that Christ spoke against these demons, homosexuality stuff. Christians are for it. So these people are anti-Christ. That's why I said the few. You'll be hated for who I am. You'll be hated for following Christ. That's what Christ said. Mm-hmm. These people are not hated. They're loved. You love the gay, homosexual, HIV, QB, LGBTQ, trans people. You love all the Christian stuff going on in the world. Oh, there's a Christian. You love all that bullshit. But you hate the person who comes out of the world and be set apart. You'll call them a cult. But they're being more like Christ than you. They walk in the set apart way, living with nature. Now, they ain't got on all the white yet, they ain't got their heads covered, but they still trying to get there. Now, they had a pastor that was misleading them or whatever, something like that. But they still was better than these boys called themselves Christians today. So they bonded people called David Koresh them in Waco, Texas. He brought his people to be set apart. People trying to do the right thing, but they just being misled because them people don't supposed to be no leaders. They want a true more. A true more, you're going to go through all the peace inside of you. The Islam, that's the peace inside of you. That's what Christ be, with the peace inside of you. But today you got the people with the begotten son. Begotten son, I just told you what's that, what it mean. I just asked you what that mean. That's somebody who bringing a child for. A child, a son or a daughter, a youngster, that's a begotten son. Because begotten son is parents procreating. Mm-hmm. So all the children on the planet are begotten sons of the Most High. So they're sons and daughters of Christ. Or sons, not Christ, sons and daughters of the Most High. Because Christ was just a begotten son, which that's just from a father and a mother. But everybody say worshiping Jesus and stuff ain't nowhere. You don't supposed to be doing none of that bull crap. That's not the Most High. That was just another son of the Most High. That's why he was a son of God. Son of the Most High. Just like others in the scripture, sons of the Most High. That's why when you have come from a father and a mother and you get back on the right path to go toward the Most High, that mother and father are going to become your brothers and sisters, and you're going to go forward to the Most High. And that's when you become a sea star and a sea son. See, now you come back to the children of Elohim. See, there's a difference between all this bull crap. Just because you're born into a Christian family, you're born into a Muslim family, that don't mean you're a goddamn nobody till you come away from your mom and father teaching and get back to the Most High, the real teachers. The right way path. 9:13, death on that body and rebirth to that new soul. Oh no, reborn again, I'm born again, I'm put on the same goddamn dirty jeans though and go to the monster truck show. How you been born again? Born again gonna make you purr like a little baby. So you're going to put the Bay and Days on the back of your name. That's babies. That's a little new more. You coming through the new waters now, the spiritual waters. Everybody came from some waters. You're baptized through your mama waters right there. See, there's your baptism right there, them waters right there. What you did with them waters? Oh, the hospital took it away and threw it away? What you did with the placenta? Oh, you don't know yet, huh? They cut it off. See, you lost all that spiritual connection right there with the Most High. That's why you follow the bullshit out here today. But nobody don't see when the voice come on. So everybody should hear the voice. The animals all hear the voice. They got a magnetic field inside their head. They start turning around in a circle. They start beating themselves. They hear when the voice comes. They know when that time coming to kind of get up out of here. Why the humans can't hear it? Because they follow scientists and everything scientists do. You look out in space, but you can't look at it. Ain't no space. There ain't no time. Time and space is an illusion, what they created. So you keep looking at what the end of the world time. You don't know the beginning, you also don't know the ending. You keep creating stuff, you keep digging up graves and everything like that. Finally, you got them devils. Somebody who's against humanity. Somebody who's against the children of the Most High. Somebody who's against nature. Anybody go digging up a grave is a devil. Why they want to go dig up their own granddaddy graves? Why they don't go dig up their great-great-granddaddy graves? Why they don't go dig up the Pope graves? Why don't they go dig up their so-called kings and queens of Europe graves? Why they go dig up their so-called Jewish graves? Because these are devils. Yes, I said it. This Rabbi Apostle, Nansen Amadou Bey, the true more. That nigga serpent eyes of wisdom. I'm a mama's son. This who's speaking. These my words. But my words ain't my words. My words are spirit words. Digging up graves makes you a devil. That's desecrating somebody's grave. You was told not to do that. You was told not to destroy the greenery of the earth. You keep doing that. You keep building your towers of Babel, but you think Babel something happened way back in the days or whatever. But your towers of Babylon is the big penthouse buildings downtown you keep building now. There's the towers of Babel. Because Babylon itself was a place of light, which was great. Until you devils came amongst that. And you mixed all the languages and everything up. So you try to make Nimrod bad. But Nimrod was a favorite of the Most High. Wow. You come up with this hunting and gathering stuff. Was another goddamn lie you devils keep creating. Everything you talked about in history has been a goddamn lie. Because you're a devil. The only thing the devil know how to do is lie. You're a liar. That's all you do is lie. Israel lies. All your lies, you keep doing it. You're the prophet of the Gentiles. But the Gentiles can't get in unless the Gentiles been grafted. So who's going to graft you into the vine? Oh, it got to be a true rabbi. Not the fake rabbis, because they lie. Because they're not rabbis. They're not children of the Most High. Nah, they put black hats on. When the black hat should be inside of you. That's the black dot inside of your head. That's the pineal gland, which turns the aura. That's where the diamond starts shining from inside of you, outside. That's where the aura come from. Oh, they look so shiny, glowing. Why a woman gets pregnant, they say she's glowing. Because there's a dot inside of her, new baby dot from the Most High. That's why she's glowing. But some women look pregnant today, look dusty than a mother. Mm-hmm. Like a dusty-ass rat. All the tattoos all over your goddamn face and body and talk about, ooh, look at them glowing. You're not glowing. You hoeing. That's all that is. But anyway, you'll get back to putting on the white. I don't care what you're doing. If it takes a little bit, that's why brothers in the street hustling and stuff, they put on the white t-shirts and have white tennis shoes. They put like the Air Force, what they call the shoes they wear, Air Force Ones or white shoes. Mm-hmm. They want to wear some of their white shoes. See, it's something about that. They want to get back to that, but they don't even know why. They want to walk on the clouds like the white shoes. They want to put the white shoes on, don't want nobody to touch that. Then they had the white t-shirts on. Then they got white tank tops called wife beaters. But who made it called wife beaters? It was just white tank tops at first. Mm-hmm. Somebody don't want you to have that tank top, that TT. The crossing the T's up. They didn't want that. But they was all wearing the white t-shirts up. Then some wear the t-shirt around their head. Those like the Hebrew thing, they wrapped around their head like that and stuff because it's hot. They dedicated to being bandanas. Then they couldn't make that to be different colors. Well, it was just a white t-shirt at first wrapped around your head. See, unconsciously, unaware of this, unbeknownst to them, these lost children was putting this white back on. But some people say, well, the white on, man, the KKK, you can't be like the KKK. Nah, take that off and put on some black. When the KKK tricked you from your own stuff, them white sheets, all that was dealing with the Moors rituals in Seville, Spain, in ancient Kemet, the white, the pure cotton. That's why the cotton was all down Mississippi, and that's why them ancient Moors was picking stuff. They got lost, and they become bondage and prisoner of wars and so-called slavery, misnomer slavery. You prisoners of wars in your own land. Don't even know it. That's ancient Egypt right there too. Mississippi. MIS says, I miss you too. They PP on your grades. Mississippi. But if people ain't put back on the whole white, they liars. They run inside the church to listen to somebody on a pulpit. They pulling them deep into the pit. They're liars. They got on a suit and tie. They're liars. All these preacher men, they got no hair on their face. They're liars. Some might can't grow no hair on their face because they've been lying too goddamn much. If you stop lying and be a man, and you follow the right ways of the Most High, the hell start coming in your face. Then again, all don't get the hair on their face because they probably some of them different tribes that couldn't grow the hair on their goddamn face. But you won't have that suit and tie on. You'll cover that head up. Somebody told you remove your head coverings. Why is that? Because you're not a child of the Most High no more. Christ is not sits on top of your head now. You don't have no cover, no dome, no cap. So you think you can go out and do it whatever you want to do. There's no capital. The cap, it's just exploding on there, do whatever they want to do. Take the cap off your soda pop and see do it stay fresh. Take your cap off your little beer can and see do it stay fresh. Take your cap off your milk and see do it stay fresh. You can get a water bottle, put the holes in the bottom of it, put the cap on tight, and put it in the ground, and the roots will just suck what they need for the water when it leak. But once you loosen that cap up, the water will leak all out the bottom. And then your plant's gonna run out of water. But if the plant's just hold the bottom with the cap on, they can suck the nutrients from the bottom what they need. See, with the cap on, nothing won't seek out the bottom unless when you need to give it out. Like a mama breast, she got milk in it, then it gotta be sucked out. They cover the breast with something, whatever. If ain't nothing on it, it's just gonna leak. People ain't got no cap on their head, no turban on their head. Spirit just leaking out their head. They ain't got no essence and oil inside their head. That's what Christ talked about the 10 virgins. Everybody got no oil out here no more. But they still talking like they got everything, knowing everything. Everybody don't got them Twitter. They talking stuff, find some books and think these books are true or whatever. Somebody else wrote this goddamn book to trick you. But you ain't in nature. You talk about all you eating health and everything, but you ain't growing a goddamn lima bean in your house yet. Y'all eating healthy, but where your food come from? Where the water coming from? What they doing in your water? The man in Louisiana, he's the top of the water place. He pissing in the goddamn water after been treated to go to the homes in Louisiana. How many doing that still? How many people pooping in your water that hate you in your city you drinking the water? How many people pooping in the water that's fertilizing your fruits you're going to eat? Oh, there's some beautiful grapes at this organic fruit market. Who's the people brought the fruits up there? Do you know them? But they pooped on the shit before they gave it to you. You don't know this because that's what the devil does. So get cool with the people that's growing your food and know who's growing your food. Because you ain't saying no blessings over your food before you eat your food. I watched some of the cook shows on YouTube, learning how to cook. And I said, I'm watching shows from devils. Because not one of them say grace or give blessing before they eat the food, taste the food that they just cook. Not one. See, I researched, because that's what the Most High let me look and do. I researched every goddamn thing and look at them. Look at all the beautiful cook shows. They cooking food. Everybody cooking food. That's what you know it's in the last days. Because everybody got all this food. But ain't none of them growing their food. Ain't none of them got no husband to drink to their food. No farms to their food. But everybody cooking some goddamn food. Where they get all this goddamn food from? And you living it. Millions of views. Watching this lady cook a barbecue chicken. Then she bite into the chicken and say, that's good. And she big and fat and big ass fat fingers and stuff. Gluttony. Demons all in the body. And it look good too, don't it? Yeah, I said, ooh, that look good. I want some. But then she bite into it. They never say no grace. Now I said, the devil. See, I know how to separate the goodness from the realness. I can look at shit because everything is created from the creator. But then I know how to see how the devil steals stuff and creation won't likes. Because the devil, everybody don't like him. He still God's creation, want to like him. What do you learn how to cook from? You learn how to cook from a Moor. The Moor gave blessings over the food in so-called slavery. He called it Big Mama. Still back to the mama again. Mm-hmm. But today, everybody out eating people cooking. What's the other man with the Australian accent? Jeff Gordon or whatever, Ramsey, whatever. The meanest motherfucker talking to people about how to cook food and stuff. If you eat that food, you's a goddamn fool. Somebody with an attitude like that, you finna die. Yes, I said it. Oh, he's a got good restaurants. Man, that fool gonna kill you. Cause there's no love in it. He's mean.
Evil.
He's evil. Trying to tell people how to cook, how to clean the stuff. How can somebody dirty tell you how to be clean? See, a chef even try to put on some white clothes and try to put a white hat on, but it's a misrepresentation of the Most High. Why doctors put on the white coats? Because you know something about that Savior. Why the scientists put on the white coats? See, they all tricking you. But then it's like, oh, I believe in God. They believe in science. Science is Satanists. That supposed to been a short thing, just talk about begotten son, because begotten comes from the mother and the father. Something that you bring forward, beget. But y'all won't look up nothing in the dictionary, like I said. That was my favorite books, dictionaries. Guy laughed at me, said when I was a child, they got toys, and I came around here want to play with my books. Look, we can do something in the books. They laughed at me. Think I was poor because I ain't had no toys, but I had books. That made me rich. Now today, people pick up these little bitty books, calling them books. Like they find a little thing or something they hear from somebody else and think they got some books. And they're like, but you don't know, you got no knowledge. Because you ain't applying nothing to it. You are the book of life. Where's your book? I'm book, no, just keep booking me in jails. Yep. And that shows you the ones that get booked in jail was the children of the Most High. They get thrown in prison. Who get those in prison the most? Now today, you got people out here that's going to prison because this hot stuff is messed up. They do crazy stuff that we never did. But before people started, these young people doing all this crime today, niggas got thrown in prison left and right. For nothing. They call it DU black, driver while black or some bullcrap like, you know. But like, kept putting that black until you accepted that black eye. Now you gonna walk around with this black eye. Ain't no such thing. Color, y'all better get out of them color laws and get back into the Most High laws. That's all, y'all. It's the 13th Psalm, Rabbi Wisdom. I'm out.